guys, it is Double S2314 and I'm here to bring you another prediction video for Batman Arkham Knight. The first thing I wanted to talk about was gameplay. Now what will we be introduced to? In the trailer we can see that Batman is able to use the Batmobile and he's using such things as explosives and bullets to help aid him in his quest to find Scarecrow. But what else could this gameplay give us? New combat moves? Possibly. Other things with the Batmobile? Most definitely. So I think we should have a new set of combat moves. Not a completely new set, somewhat the old thing, but I don't want much of the same old button mashing. Square, square, triangle, triangle, square, triangle, circle, triangle, square. It gets boring after a while, doesn't it? But I'd really like to see some new combo takedowns, such as circle and triangle, where you take out one enemy uninterrupted in a sequence of attacks. What I would really like to see is possibly some new takedown attacks, such as triangle and X, square and circle, or maybe even square and triangle. You know, make it a little bit harder for us to activate specific takedowns. What I would also like to see is possibly some analog stick type maneuvers where you have to press the analog stick a certain way, followed by a certain button sequence, and this will revert into some different and creative takedowns. We're also introduced to the new Batmobile. Now we know in the trailer that he's able to fire bullets with these. How will this come into effect gameplay besides just taking out enemies? We also know we're able to drive the Batmobile, but is that only in certain parts of the game, or are we allowed to go throughout the city in the Batmobile as much as we want? Now, like most people, I like how they incorporated the Batmobile back into the game to where you're able to drive it, but I really hope it doesn't become a drag in order for us to do everything with the Batmobile. Now, since this is a sequel to the Arkham City, I am pretty sure they're going to incorporate the same weapons used in all the Arkham games so far, such as the grappling hook, batarang, and even the line launcher. I'm pretty sure they also will incorporate the detective mode, and hopefully they'll put in like a little, timed option so gamers aren't constantly going around looking for the Riddler trophies in detective mode all the time. Another thing I would like to see return is the grapple boost. Introduced in Arkham City, you were able to use the grapple boost in order to go straight from a grapple right into a glide. I used this a lot and it was very useful to get out attacks. Another thing I'd like to see is possibly what I've mentioned in my previous videos of everywhere being connected. And by everywhere being connected, I mean Arkham City, Gotham City, to Arkham Asylum. I think it would be a really nice feature to be able to go back to the Asylum and reminisce about everything you've done on Arkham Asylum. Even maybe go and find a few of the trophy spots and riddle spots that you once found. Maybe even possibly return to the old Arkham Mansion and find the original plans for Arkham City. Now that would be interesting. The next thing I would like to talk about is how does Jason Todd's Red Hood fit into the story? Personally, I think they released Jason Todd's Red Hood as a playable character to give us a little hint at who the Arkham Knight might be. Very sneaky, Rocksteady. They caught you in your lies. Somebody asked me, what will Batman see when he's doing the Fear missions? Will we be able to see Joker? Will we hear the Joker? What will happen? Now, of course, we all know that Mark Hamill said that he was done voicing the Joker. However, that could not stop Rocksteady from reusing footage from old games. Now, I know, it's a little far-fetched, but hear me out. Batman is intoxicated with fear gas. Of course, he might be seeing the thing he fears most, aka killing Joker. The only way that I feel that they will incorporate the Joker into this game is through flashbacks. The only other way I could see the Joker in here without flashbacks would possibly be unused footage from the recordings of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Again, Mark Hamill did state he was no longer voicing the Joker or recording any new lines for the Joker. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Harley Quinn. We know we get to play as Harley Quinn, but the question is why. Now normally when we play as villains, it's only during the challenge mode. However, I believe that we'll be able to play as Harley during the story. And if we do play as Harley during the story, I think it's because she's planning on turning to the good side, which I would really like to see. Somebody asked me if she forms a Suicide Squad, will she be good at the end of the game? I strongly believe yes. Another thing that same person asked me is will we be able to see Nightwing talk? To the best of my knowledge, I have yet to hear any confirmation that Nightwing is in this game. However, I did make a prediction that Nightwing would be in this game, and I do believe we will hear him talk. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe for more predictions, games, and music.